Ladies and gentlemen, I believe it's time for some B-Draw banter. Today, we're covering Crimson Marines versus Tiger Watch. So I am excited for this game. Tiger Watch lose, presumably pretty badly. Looking at my power rankings from last week. Wait, sorry. I had Tiger Watch a little bit below Crimson Marines. Okay. So like positionally wise, it's not that far below, but I feel like there's a pretty big drop off somewhere in here. I don't think Tiger Watch is like a super crazy team. I think Crimson Marines is like a playoff contention level team. So I'd assume it'd be pretty one-sided. But we'll see if that's actually the case. A 3-0 sounds one-sided, but a 3-0 can actually be very close. So we'll take a look. I did define the codes. But here we go. Map 1 was Samoa. Okay. Maddie gave a lot of information, which was really cool. Maddie, if you're watching, shout out to you. Makes my job easier. But it looks like it's a Lifeweaver ban from Crimson Marines and a Zarya ban from Tiger Watch. I think these make sense. If Crimson Marines did scouting, I believe that Tiger Watch played Lifeweaver last week. I think it's a weird ban if we're target banning a Lifeweaver, but ultimately it's fine. I'm gonna pretend like it's a protect ban. Well, it's actually no, yeah, it should be a protect ban. I think Tiger Watch got that pick, so it'd be a protect ban for supports, which makes sense. Oh wait. Hold on. I want to make sure I do my job. I meant to watch a certain player on a certain map this week. I want to make sure I do my job correctly. I'm scrolling through the wrong fucking chat. The wrong ping. Hold on. Chat, I'm almost there, I promise you. Watch hit scans on Blizzard World. Heard. Okay. That was all. Okay, so we'll watch our tanks on Samoa. We got Maddie and Ren. You know, Maddie's a pretty comfortable Ramatra player. Also, PQ Funders warmed up Crimson Marines before this match, and so I take 2% credit for Crimson Marines winning. I hope they're okay with me taking 2%. 2%'s not that much. Bossa getting aggressive on the Lucio. We're just blowing the Reinhardt player. I mean, that's good though. That's what our comp does. We're doing it really well. Piku is having no fun right now. Okay. Take space, cap point. It's looking great. It's looking really good. Crimson Marines are a great team. Also, Zoe is a winner this week. Okay, that's another fun fact. Also, could be crazy. I could be insane. But I'm pretty sure Maddie told me that Zoe and Maddie are in a relationship. And I think that's also really cool. Okay, we have an engage. Piku is going crazy. Aggressive Reinhardt. Maddie hits backline because of it. I like this a lot. Straight out the May. We forced Juno into a bad spot. We could have probably gone for the K, but it's okay. Reinhardt's still a little bit lost. We're gonna go punch Reinhardt. That's actually good. So, oh, that's unlucky. That's unlucky. I would have gotten got to. Another one. Ultimately though, Crimson Marines are they're playing this well. They have pretty decent tempo. And they're making good decisions. I think a lot of it is Tiger Watch getting lost. Like Piku, I just watched Piku pin in alone. There's no Mei wall. The rest of the team wasn't really ready to go. So it just felt disjointed, I guess. We'll see if Tiger Watch can get a better engage. Here's a big shatter, hits the backline. Wall does blow up, so they are walking. The great beat comes up from Bostic, which will only lose one. Ramel to kind of split the enemy team, get the pick on the Fury for it. We're doing a lot of chasing Reinhardt, but it is working. So It's fine. I don't think you have to chase Reinhardt everywhere, especially if he's just running around. But, shit, you guys haven't lost a fight yet. So, Crimson Marine's looking really fucking good this time. Okay. We forced both of May's cooldowns, which is big. Green team walking high ground. They do get the touch. Oh, pinned off again. That's a little unlucky. Alright, so one time I can be like, okay, it's fine. The second time, we gotta plan these things out more, Marty. Okay, it's fine though. It's only one fight. And that was Blizzard. I think Reaper's new. I've been noticing Dino Dan too much. It was on Sombra, so it isn't. Okay, not crazy. Okay, we have a lot of ults for Crimson Marines coming in. Rush comes from Tiger Watch. It's really early, so it's just kiteable, and that's what they're going to do, and I love to see this. Bastion ult to kind of flip tempo, but a great pick from Badger. It does get traded out by Noir, so it's still playable. And it's kind of wasted. Blade comes in, gets mid Coyote, May down 2. Shatter comes out, but it isn't enough. And Crimson Marines are going to take the round. Yeah, just like great play from Crimson Marines. They're on the same page. They don't have the fastest tempo in the world, but this week they don't need that. And being on the same page is good enough. Tempo will come soon. So I'm really happy with Crimson Marines this week. It's looking great. But let's watch Piku now. See if we can figure out how Piku can pick up some slack. Do some more damage. Maybe not pin in as aggressively. Yeah.
Who's ready to have some fun?
Overall, I like the team comps on both sides. Now I like the Tiger Watch comp even more now with the Sojourn too. It's a really good pickup. So I assume Crimson Ghost is swapping off a Sim. Crimson Marines have the quote-unquote more meta comp. Genji coming back. But Tiger Watch is like a super functional comp still, right? Form comes out way too early by Noir. So Tiger Watch can stable this, and then call for a speed rain in 3, 2, 1. Okay. That was not a speed rain. Okay, so anyways, for Tiger Watch, I think seeing Bastion form is like a really big cooldown, right? So Crimson Marines have 2 big form cooldowns that you guys can look to play around, and if you force out one of them, you can go. If you force out both of them, and you can instantly go. You win the fight, kind of, if you want. So seeing them waste Bastion form super early is like a big go sign for you. You should be really excited. You guys all like kited it and stayed behind walls really well, which is like really good. But we didn't speed ramp, and then we like our wall was bad. The wall might have been purpose, might have been an accident. But I think speedrunning and walking is like the big thing. We're didn't even throw speedrunning, so it's like I kind of missed. So we're seeing form here again. I like the idea. Oh, okay. Not quite far enough, but I really like the idea of Piku. Piku, you're getting good pins on the tank. That was almost the 3rd time you got Maddie off them, which is kind of insane work from you. You can shield the sky to block it, by the way. Okay. Okay. So, about our good pins. When we're pinning the enemy tank off the map, good pin. When we're pinning anything else so far, it's been a bad pin. You're walking super aggressive. Like, your pins right now are kind of like a dive tank, right? Except you're not a dive tank. You're a brawl tank. You want to walk over the enemy team, usually front to back. And if you dive in like that, your team can't go with you. And you don't have a good enough way to stabilize. So it's just not really worth it. I don't like this pin because at that point, even if you hit Maddie with the pin there, you take her off the edge, you're still in a position where your team can't walk and the enemy team can. So you just die anyways. So missing that pin doesn't matter. The idea behind the pin is the problem. Just feels like a tough match overall, really. And Noir gets another great pick. And Piku in a little too deep. This time, not completely their fault. We have to go for a touch, right? They're in a really unlucky spot as a team in general. But Crimson Marines have too many ults. Can't deal with them. And that's going to be map 1 going to Crimson Marines. They dropped 1 fight. So, yeah, our team might be a little bit better. But it's okay. We're going to go to week 3 for now. Let's see where we want to rate our tank players. So, we had a beat drop Banter stream, and my co-hosts inted the fuck out of me on power rankings this week. And I can say that confidently. But what I can give is, I think French is bottom. And then I think Piku really struggled this week. Piku looked really good, really bad. Doctor struggled and Sergey struggled. And I think I'd put Piku next. So that's where I'm at, right? Then our player Maddie looked really good. Looked great. There were some problems with Maddie getting pinned off the map, but that only happened 2 times, and other than that, there weren't really huge mistakes. So we can go pretty high. I don't really remember Lucky this week. I don't think we're a huge fan of Magooser, Magooser, or Magoo. So it's like our player Maddie or Gingerbread. I think I'll give it to Gingerbread. Kind of hard call. I don't really remember Gingerbread too much. I did that a few days ago, but I remember being really happy with Gingerbread. Yes, I think I was. I want personally to put Iron Thing lower. I'm sorry, Iron Thing. I'm sorry. I'm your biggest doubter. I'm sorry. But my co-hosts are arguing that Iron Thing played perfect Overwatch. So if this is literally perfect, then no one can go above Iron Thing this week. That's just how it is. It's unlucky. It's unlucky. We can go next map. No. Let's take a look. We're gonna go to Havana for map 2. There does seem to be a note that Maddie was at 500 pain for the last 2 fights of the game, which is unlucky. But we're not raiding you, Maddie, on this map, so saved. We're gonna do supports this map because 3rd map is where we're gonna raid our DPS. Let's see, how long a map? I expect this one. We get 17 minutes, so it's not actually that bad. It's gonna be a decent map. I'm expecting like 3rd point of this set, so we should get decent stuff out of this. Mint, Coyote, and Badger. Anakiri, I'm not sure which one the main support would be. You get Vasic Lucio, though. So, bans are looking like Sigma Widowmaker, which gets, like, that allows for some really interesting compositions to be played, right? So, a lot of teams like playing Sigma because poke is very runnable. On a map like Havana, the sightlines are super long, and the high grounds are hard to dive a lot of the time. They're diveable. They're definitely diveable. You can totally do it, but it's hard to do. So it allows for a lot of these pokier characters like Hanzo, Ash, Widowmaker to be really strong. And then Widowmaker are usually really good for some of the reasons the sightlines are super strong, but with Widowmaker and Sigma both gone, there's no tank that can pair well with a lot of the pokier DPS like Hanzo and Sojourn. Like we see Tiger Watch opting to try the Orisa, but Orisa just doesn't have the same effect as Sigma would have. So it's making it just a little bit harder for the DPS line with Tiger Watch. But Hanzo and Ash still both really good here, and so Tiger Watch are able to kind of do it a little well. On the other hand, for Crimson Marines, we still have 2 pokey DPS, which is like still really strong. Frey and Echo, a little different, but not bad at all. Both have very strong uses here and there, right? And then you're just gonna have the 2 brawl tanks with Ram and Orisa kind of facing off. So I'm not a huge fan of the Ram pick here because our team just feels like it doesn't want to walk that much. Like the DPS are fine just poking on both sides. And then also Orisa's just gonna wall our in. But I'm also not entirely confident in what Maddie's hero pool is, so I don't know if there's a better hero to go. Or not. Me personally, I would go like Zarya. Because Zarya's fucking broken, by the way. Dino Dan goes a little crazy, picks up 3 there. Dino Dan's one of an interesting DPS player to me. Because sometimes you'll see Dino Dan go crazy and kill an entire lobby, like he just did. And sometimes you'll see that guy run it down and just have the worst position of all time. And the interesting thing about Dino Dan is that, like, for most players, you see, like, different playstyles map to map. For Dino Dan, it seems fight to fight. Which is, like, kind of scary, because you never know when that guy's just going to go and kill the entire lobby. But also, it feels hard to consistently get, like, a really good map off of it. Good engage from Vosic. Pretty aggressive on the Lucio, as always. Lucio feels like... I don't know. It's like, I feel like we're not a super crazy pick here, because it feels like we're so pokey, but... A Ram definitely would want a Lucio here, so it's not a terrible pick. Vosic staying in. Vosic wants some more action. Yeah, we are actually getting out. Changed our mind. And we're back in. Yeah, Vosic. Vosic. Okay, a little unlucky. A little unlucky, right? We just got one shot by Hanzo, which is so boring, by the way. But you did go in and out like 10 times, maybe. So you could have maybe committed to something. Throw up our mantra. Braille comes out. Bob gonna hit the card. Normal comes out, and oh my goodness! Ram holds block. Rush comes out from Zoe. Is it Zoe or Zooey? Not really sure. TP comes out, and that should be a fight win for Crimson Marines. Vosic holding Holy Dragons! Great! Zuzu saves Vosic right there. And that will be the fight win right there. Hanzo is coming out. Dino Dan trying to do the absolute most. But can't do that when Noir is in the lobby. Okay. Just gonna force card a little bit longer. Forcing card. Pretty good. Pretty OP. Pretty fun. Vosic, you need to pick yourself up like a dance emote. Set AFK on the card with a dancing emote. That's just the best. Alright.
Ultimate's ready. Hunting them down.
It's not like a good Lucio gameplay. Alright, let me swap sides. We'll give Badger a good try. Mint Coyote was on DPS last week, and now they're a support. Just interesting. I rated Badger as the flex support last week, so I'll rate Mint Coyote as our main support, I guess. I'm not really I didn't pay attention to what they played last map. I think I should have. Okay. Probably didn't need a Suzu there. Definitely didn't need TP and Suzu. It's okay. Hit an off angle with Dino Dan. I like this off angle a lot. It's just drawing a lot of attention. We do miss our Suzu. We also didn't really throw many kunai there. TP out without trying to wall climb anywhere in the sky. So, kind of a little unlucky. Could have played it a little bit better. We're walking back. I feel like Tiger Watch doesn't know when they have to give point. Like, we have Echo Hanzo Kiri, sure, but without tank, there's no way we're gonna be able to walk through a choke like that. So we end up losing our Echo. Kiri dies. And Hanzo dies, and now Crimson Marines just have so much space.
I don't give up that easily. I'm here. Just Dyson.
I'm on fire. Stop them now.
Giving it a good rush.
My ultimate is ready. Join me.
I feel like Rush is still like a little weird in this comp. Rush is like the walk ult, but I don't know if we want to walk with Dash Hanzo. We can kind of stop this though. I do like this. It's a counter rush. Oh, there's just so many ults in Crimson Marines. Again, does find Vosik, which is unfortunate, but Crimson Marines get so many, they have so much space. The Crimson Marines can set up around doors pretty well. This could be map. At least round. TV coming out from Piku for retouch. Indians are holding right side. We have my Curie TV to point. We see her right away. Curie isn't the target right now though, so it's kind of safe. TV out of bomb. Crimson Ghost does find Hanzo. And Tire Watch is falling apart again. Crimson Marines are feeling comfortable now. Alright, we'll write my main supports off of that. Let's talk about them. I don't know if Mint Coyote is meant to be my main or my flex support, but here we are. Okay, so this week need some not super great main support gameplay. Cherbob, don't know this guy very well. Lucio, started on Juno. So Mint Coyote, it felt like they weren't super lost, right? So that's like important to know. We weren't lost in our gameplay. We were hitting the basics. We healed well, and we threw our Suzus, and we TP'd out of like danger. But we weren't using our cooldowns like super well. We were at least using them though. And we weren't throwing kunai. We weren't hitting crazy angles or anything like that. So it's like we were doing the basics. We weren't leveled up. So I'm trying to find where do we meet? Which players do we get above by meeting the basics? And I think the answer might be just like here. So we're above like these four. Seer and Failure Man. Okay, and so Seer and Frost specifically, we didn't watch a lot from Failure Man. I don't remember Failure Man. I remember I liked Failure Man, but I don't remember watching him. Javenzero was really good. That's what I do know. I don't remember. I need to remember Failure Man. I'm so upset. Vosik, I'm gonna have you here. I feel like we were too aggressive when we were not allowed to be aggressive this week. Was pretty much our problem. We're just like, so Vosik's like whole thing is he's like the Reddit Lucio. He's not like full Reddit, but he's like the Reddit Lucio of the tier, right? And so some weeks when you're in situations where you're allowed to go and wall ride and dive the enemy team, you're gonna look really, really good. And then some weeks and some maps, you're not gonna be allowed to do that, and you're not gonna look as good. And that's where we're at. I think you're still a really solid Lucio player, so you're still in top 4 right now. But this map didn't allow you to do what you wanted to do, so you're a little bit weaker. Just kind of lucky, but it's okay. I'm not showing the tier list. Oh, I'm so int. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna get shot in the head. It's okay. Here you go. That's what I mean. Mint Coyote is here, above 4 players. If I'm smart, I'll edit the tier list above this, and I'm gonna look schizophrenic right now. I don't know if I'm gonna remember to do that, but it's okay. Bosic top 4. That's where I'm at. Okay. We're going back now. We'll take a look at flex support now.
Switching sides. Initiating match.
Good time. I can do that. How broken is that?
4,
Take a look at Badger first.
2,
On a gameplay, woot woot. Actually, we have Ana on both sides. It's really exciting. No Baptiste. I feel like, okay, Ana Kiri for Tiger Watch makes a lot of sense. We're playing Hazard. I think my DPS line makes a lot less sense. Playing double quote-unquote hit scan. Hanzo's not a hit scan, but it fills the hit scan category. Playing double hit scan with Hazard and like a divey support line doesn't make a lot of sense. I feel like you should switch one of the two. But it's alright. In terms of Marines, I like your team a lot more. I think your comp looks really good. I just think it's surprising you're not on Baptiste or Verona. But I like your comp a lot. So Badger, looking to be really aggressive. I like this a lot. Some people may or may not know, I'm a big fan of my supports that shoot people in the head. Because I think that's broken. Some people tell me that I'm a terrorist for thinking so. But little do they know, I'm actually the truther. The truther of the world. Okay, we are a little too far up though. I like when my Ana shoots people. I don't know if I want my Ana on card though. Miss a nade, but it's okay. Going up. Okay. This angle is really good. Get your Curie out, your Hazard's gonna stable. It's a little too far up. It's fine. Weird sleep, but you can get value on it. Needs our ram. Second Hazard. Good follow up on the brig. We are just completely uncontested because of the comp that Fringe Marines are running. And so it's making a really easy time for Badger here. Okay. That's really good. Wow. Badger's numbers are kind of insane. You're gross. I wish I could see the numbers for every player this round alone. Because I feel like Badger's done so much. Unfortunately, we missed the nade on the ram because if we hit that, ram dies there. And that's like an insane pick if we hit it. Save Piku. It's not your fault, Badger, don't worry. That's too far. Okay, Badger looking really good. Pick a swap. Okay. Watching Zooey now. Zoe, I'm not sure. But now we're on main support. So it makes me really interested to know if they wanted to run Juno Brig and Botic just doesn't play Brig. Or if maybe Zoe doesn't play Juno. Or if they're just like more comfortable this way. Kinda interested. Okay, Badger resets. Right. So you're just gonna play back, I guess. I think this is fine. I'm not entirely confident you need the Brig against enemy comp. Realistically, the only thing you'll ever be able to swing on is the Diva. So I feel like you can be a little greedier if the support's good. You can go mark that angle on Brave, I'm pretty sure. Let's go walk up Cannon Soldier. Go back, pop Noir out. Hop out the goat. Okay, we're getting active. Oh! Okay, that was good. I was gonna say that I feel like we're feeling like a little AFK, and I feel like part of it's just our hero pick into the enemy comp. It does seem like we're taking duels when we can, though. Oh, Bash is late, but we got it anyways. We got a little lucky there. Vosik is lost. I saw Vosik looking around for their brig. Okay. Gotta mark this soldier. You hear him. Noir's got it. Noir's the goat. For contesting point. Swing on brig. Bash away. Just playing line. Oh, the diva hurt. Okay. Brig one. Nice. We win our ones. Okay, it wasn't really a one, but you know we got all of them. Okay. Good whip. The whips have been pretty good.
30 seconds.
Oh, an accidental bash, it looked like. Puts us in a dangerous spot. We live. We're okay. Like we're just watching like slower brig gameplay. So it's okay. Hey, won the map. Won the map. Okay, so Badger and Zoe. I'm not forgetting the tier list this time. Don't worry, I promise. Okay. Badger, really like it. Zoe, okay. Okay. Duckadoon. Okay, I'm just gonna move everything below Chasm down. Okay. That's where we're at for now. I think I put Zoe here. Don't really have like a great way to explain this. But I don't know. Okay, it just felt like we weren't able to do too much, and I feel like a lot of it was because of our hero pick. It felt a little unlucky. It feels like we could have been a little bit more active and proactive, I guess, in marking angles. Just like mark the off angle you know the soldier wants to come from. You can position like a little further up just to like whip, deny space more, play less far back when there's less threat, right? A lot of the threat is from the enemy comp was like them setting up angles and then shooting us in the head. So we want to be more proactive in denying those angles instead of positioning like we're going to be dove when the only dive the enemy has is the diva. So that's the thoughts. Badger, I felt was pretty good. Overall, haven't been particularly happy with like a ton of supports this week. And Fur wasn't like super great. DPR was like way too aggressive. Well, Arab, I think we're better than. Then you get the Jinri, and it's like, I don't remember Jinri this week. I just don't. But Jinri, like, Dogs as a roster is good. I think I'm gonna leave Badger here at 3. You could have maybe been 2 if I was smarter and remembered Jinri's gameplay this week. I am sorry, Badger. um Overall, Badger was really uncontested for a lot of what they wanted to do, at least what we watched. So you just saw them kind of make good decisions. I wasn't really a big fan of cooldown usage. I feel like our nades could have had better targets, and we could have like set things up for our tank a little bit better. We had hazard, right? So we want to hit big nades onto the dive targets for hazard. Sleep is like a little weird because you weren't really being pressured, so I guess I can't really say I don't like sleep. Normally I like sleep for anti-dive, but if the enemy team isn't pressuring at all, I guess you can throw out some sleep, so I guess it's fine. But I didn't see a lot of like opening engagement nades for our hazard. I saw like a nade on like our ram. Like we're never killing that. It's a Ramatra. A Ramatra who hasn't formed yet. So there's that. Then we have one map left for this match. We will go into Blizzard World. So Blizzard World I'm really excited for. So I was told to watch hit scans. And that means I get to watch Noir pop off, presumably. And ever since my warm-up against Crimson Marines, I'm a big Noir fan. So let me say, look at this. Did you see side swap? So we're gonna assume that it was map picked by Tiger Watch. And then it's gonna be first ban comes from Crimson Marines. They ban Hanzo. And then we're going to see a follow-up ban from Tiger Watch being Ramatra. We're going to actually see how long this is. This is super awesome. This is a good map. It's a pretty good map. Okay, cool. So we're going to watch all our DPS. Start with...
2, 1.
We have Reaper Sin.
Incoming.
Okay. Start with Dino Dan.
Objective A.
So... it's going to be really interesting. If Tiger Watch can have coordinated brawl engages, I think this team can do really, really well. But if they can't coordinate engages with like their Reinhardt engage and their Reaper TP, if they can't coordinate, then this is going to be really messy. So kind of here to see where it's at. So far, I have my Reinhardt and my Reaper together, and they cleared high ground. So, it's a good start. Crimson Ghost against this comp is going to be having the time of their life. Reaper TP's high, so he's a little slow to react. Dan gets away with it. So low, Echo's so hard to deal with. TP high ground again. Get pushed off. But we do pop mech, which is so big. Crimson Marines being down their honor. It's a little hard for them. Gets a little aggressive, but it's okay. We do see Vosik on Brig this time. We're back to Juno. Down Dan going for a flank angle. So Pika gets slapped. Down Dan's going to change target, look for Juno. Of course, it's Juno far away, but Reaper just doesn't have that kind of range. So, no pick, and we're get forced out. TPing back to team. Gonna reset, get healed up. My Reinhardt's a little split. So, it seems like my Reaper's really aggressive and my Reinhardt's really aggressive. So, in that sense, they're coordinated, because they're both just inting the entire time. But they're not inting on the same targets, which is like not rough. Like it's rough, right? It's not good. And then also we're not abusing Sim TP. Sim TP is like really the key to getting my Reinhardt on the back line. Seems like Reese's Pieces is having a tough time though. Makes an engage, gets forced away. We're with my Reinhardt again. Okay, I'm not. This is gonna sound weird, but it feels like a lot of me being with my Reinhardt is accidental. Like it feels like Dan and Piku never have the same idea of what they want to do. They just happen to end up near each other sometimes. So it's making it hard. It feels like the big reason this is like kind of working for Tiger Watch is Crimson Marines are just struggling to find a way to contest point. Like, Noir and Crimson Ghost are doing so much. It's just, they're a little slow to find the angles they need, find the damage they need to kind of force away Tiger Watch. See a soldier swap. So soldier swap is pretty exciting because it gives us a way to try to deal with Crimson Ghost. Just an attempt. This TP feels really weird. Doesn't really get us anywhere. We'll just walk this, but it's fine. Good D.Va. Actually, low-key surprised that Shadow hits. Juno Ray is going to keep our D.Va up. Bomb comes out. Oh, the nano hit, baby. It's a little unlucky. The miscommunication on plans. That's okay. That happens a lot with Rainers. A little unfortunate. Okay. DPS line from Crimson Marines taking advantage of the chaos. Feels like Noir and Crimson Ghost really have the mechanics to take over this lobby. That's what it kind of feels like. So that's what they're trying their best to do right now. It's all about can Maddie and the support line kind of just like stall the fights long enough for Noir and Crimson Ghost to kill everything. And for the most part, that's what they're doing. They're doing it very well. We'll take a swap now. We'll take a look at Noir. We'll get a few fights in here. Okay. Great nade from Zoe. Okay. I really like her positioning. Things will lose the fight. Okay. Oh, unlucky. Alright. We get an actual real fight now. Noir, show me what you got. Oh, are we switching? No, we're not. Okay. We're locked in. Okay, so we have a really wide angle. I like this. It's a little scary to be here knowing we don't have a support, but we have Valley on the off angle right now. Reaper TP's in. Do we win our duel? Good headshot. Oh, 1 HP, 1 HP. Oh, good shit, Noir. Good shit. Oh my god. Ooh, great E. Good shot on the soldier as well. Forces the Wii into a really uncomfy position too. Nid comes out into Piku, and we have a really aggressive angle. I like that we have Vosik with us now. This has empowered our Sojourn off angle a lot. Reaper coming back. Distracted by our Juno, so our Sedge got them low. We missed E a little bit, but it's okay. Slide away. You can stay here if the Reaper's not going to focus you. I think if they pay no attention to us, this is a strong off angle. Crimson Ghost really aggressive, but they have copy, so it's okay. Oh, we're getting a little low. Good rockets from Reese's Pieces.
That feels much better.
I'm looking for an angle. I will say, the one thing about my Crimson Marine setup is I really wish that it was my Echo on the far left and my Sojourn like over here, because my Echo has a lot more mobility to get away. It does feel like Noir's in a little bit more of a comfy position now. I'd pop OC right away after hearing Visor. It's okay, we're deciding to save. Fight's gonna be lost. We're looking for a pick. It's a missed rail, so unlucky. I'm gonna try to get out. Good shot. Oh my, you almost got two. You almost got two. That's crazy. Okay. We nano Juno. Holy, Vosik gets the Juno diff because of the nano too. This queen is in. It's a little insane.
This ends now.
OC comes out. I'm not sure we need this, but it's okay. Trying to confirm a win. Get some good shots in there.
Cybernetics regulating. Clear out. Railgun still at full power. Railgun charge.
Oh, almost. Great no TP. It's a great angle. Oh, Queen Knife Fox us. Oh, great sleep. Get blossomed though. Well, nothing. But Dino didn't finish this up, and we died a bomb. A little lucky, but that's a great defense from Crimson Marines. Noir looks super good. I'm interested. I don't remember where my other hit skins are at, and I'm interested to see where I end up putting Noir. Actually, I can do that fucking right now. Yes. Okay. Oh god, Overwatch. Don't do this thing. Oh, okay, we're good. All right. So we'll start with Dino Dan. So I feel this chi is way too low. I think we can comfortably say we're above Yuki. The question is, are we above Tyla? And that I am not certain. I'm gonna say no. Actually, are we above Yuki? Yeah, we're above Yuki. We're above Yuki. But it's close. But it's close. Then Noir, I think we're comfortably above Tyla this week, right? Question is, yeah, we're above Sunline this week too. Sunline didn't have a good week. Are we above Lactose? Yeah, we're above Lactose. Are we above Squashy? Squashy was a Freya player, right? I think so. I don't think we're above Squashy. I'll give you fourth. I'll give you fourth, Noir. It's interesting because in other weeks, I'd expect Squashy to be lower. I expect Chaos Alien to be lower, but also expect Sunline to be higher. And maybe Fearless Chi. So I'm interested to see. I feel like my rankings this week are so fucked up because of my fucking stream with my Inter co-hosts. But I think top 5 hit scan is pretty good for Noir. I feel like last week they had like a really unlucky showing for their map, right? This week it feels a lot more accurate. I feel like we're a solid hit scan pickup. I don't think we're the best hit scan. There's like some really good ones out there. Like I think Sunline's my favorite, to be honest. I think RCL Texas puts up a good argument. But then I look at like Lactose and like Noir as like the other big names now. I think if I had to include a fifth, I'd include like Yako, but Yako's my teammate, so maybe a little biased. Overall though, I think we have some good hit scan players. It's nice and cool to look at. Noir looking a lot better. All right, continue on. Actually, in the top 5 conversation, I think there's a Freak Watch player I want to put in there, but I forget their name at the moment. I don't know. I expect to see them higher on the tier list, so I'm sure whenever this video comes out, and I have the Freak Watch one also posted, you can check the tier list, and then you'll know the Freak Watch player's name. I'm assuming they're going to be there. Maybe I'm crazy and I put them super low and they're terrible, but I don't expect them to be that way. I expect them to be pretty good. Take a look at Flex DPS. Start with Crimson Ghost. So Crimson Ghost I'm really excited for because we're an Echo player. I love Echo players. I love Echo players. I am an Echo player. I'm problematic.
Draw them into my web.
Alright.
Hello. 5, 3, 2, 1.
I got a little distracted by Discord. My fault, team. Okay, good engage. So the only thing we have marking us is a soldier player. And so if Maddie marks said soldier player, we can do a lot. Or we can just avoid said soldier players. Oh, that's a great spear. But Piku. We have a Mega though, so we're fine. Miss stickies. Okay. Just looking for things. We're not coordinating with my Winston. It's a little unlucky, but we find the Baptiste anyways. They weren't ready for a dive. Force Immo. Pretty sure I saw his force ship there as well. Get Reaper down to 1 HP. I like that we're chasing Reaper instead of the Orisa. And we get the Orisa for cleanup. Alright. Good solid gameplay. Hazard's gonna come out from Piku. Don't quite find the sticky connects, but I like that we're looking for stuff, right? That's a pretty good sticky. Versus soldier heal. I just like that we're overall aggressive. Great sticky again. We're aggressive, we're looking for things. This Hazard's a freak, ends up dying for it, but the Reaper's also a freak, and we don't see the second guy. Okay, do a quick reset. Piku with another swap onto D.Va now. D.Va is a big problem for Echo. So Crimson Ghost now have, with a soldier and a D.Va marking us, can be a little less free. And yeah, here's the D.Va already. Tiger Watch decided Crimson Ghost was a problem. There's this problem with a kite into Soldier LOS, and then we go for Mega, but Reaper chases us. So it is problematic. Knowing where to kite when being dove and pressured from multiple angles is really hard. So it's a bit of a tough situation. Without our Echo, Tiger Watch able to collapse pretty hard. Coming up into the fight, Beam's pretty broken, but Beam almost gets it. That is so close. Unlucky. Unlucky. It's okay though. We have a copy. And I'm really excited to see how we use copy. I think the best copy here is probably Diva. We don't have perk yet. If we farm perk, we can go for like a support and then just pop an ult. Those are pretty broken usually. Just gonna poke that soldier. We are just trying to poke and try to get our perk. That's what we're doing right now. Okay, there we go, and here we go. We go for Diva copy anyways. I don't hate the Diva copy, but you don't really need to farm perks for bomb. Great nade. Overall, we have good ideas. Our accuracy with stickies isn't quite where I want it to be, but we have good Tiger priority. We know what we want to do, and we get it done most of the time. Take a look at Reese's Pieces, our last player in this match. Being dove. It's fun. Happens on hits game. Also feels a little unlucky I picked Reese's Pieces as the... I don't know. Dino Dan is like our hit scan player. I watched this guy play cast last week. And they got a good cast. They got a good cast. Reese's Pieces, I feel like this is a new player. I don't know. It is a new player, because I watched Mid Coyote last week on DPS. Okay, good angle. We're shooting Winston bubble. You can walk into the bubble shoot reactor if you want. They still don't know who they are. We get naded. Sojourn comes to duel us. Can we win the duel? Oh. And Soldier 76 is broken. Removed from my TX6X lobbies. Healing pad is not balanced. But we abuse that and we win our ones, so that's really good. We'll look for a visor this fight. Really interested to see what we try to do with that. If we wait for Winston to jump and then we pop visor if Winston doesn't jump us, then we're in a great spot. Actually, we could also just visor the second direct sword if we go in too much. Or double dough, Winston Diva dive. Ew. Ew. The 2K remake on Echo? Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, Crimson Ghost, overall, I like your Diva copies, but we're too aggressive with them. We can't lose mech as fast as we are. Even though because we're too aggressive, we got a sick clip, it's still a problem. Being primal. This is so unlucky.
Let the Kitsune guide you.
Okay. Great sleep onto the Blossom.
I rub some dirt on it. Let's go.
Alright. We pop off here. Oh, we're too far. Okay. Peek's a little too much to the other team. Made a good touch there, I think. Pico's touch. Bomb comes out. Bomb finds Crimson Ghost. Free mech does come through. Badger's alive. Our player might get to Badger. And Vossic down. It's now a winnable fight for Tiger Watch. We're gonna pop OC. Maddie does find 2. Maddie dies. Can Noir do it? Oh my gosh, our Crimson Marines roster. They have it in them. That's in the map. That's match 1. The OC did it. All right. That's our map. We'll go ahead, rate our last 2 players. So, after it's Crimson Ghost. Crimson Ghost. And it was, I have to check the other player name.
Let the kitsune
Reese's
guide you.
Pieces. That's right. Reese's Pieces. Okay. Overall, I don't remember vexing. Oh, okay. No, these players did struggle this week. I think we can comfortably move here. I think Teddy Graham was also bad. I just don't remember why Teddy Graham was bad. I got mad we had Teddy Graham high. It was like the other players could not have been this bad. Okay, we're putting Teddy Graham down. Reese's Pieces goes here. It felt like our angles weren't super great. We got dove a lot of the time. A lot of it's like because our hero, but also we can do things to not get dove as easily. Our aim wasn't insane, and a lot of hit scan is just like, do we hit our shots, right? I mean, we're rating flex DPS category, but we're playing hit scan, right? A lot of hit scan is just, can we hit our shots? And we were not hitting enough of our shots to really be too high. But our flex DPS category was ass this week, so we're already pretty high. Good job. Crimson Ghost, I was kind of a big fan of. Cooler Aid, I don't remember a ton. Not gonna lie, I think we weren't a big fan of Bleak Green or Cooler Aid though, so I'll move them both down 1. And then I'm gonna put Crimson Ghost top 3. I do want to note this is like a shaky flex DPS category. I think a lot of our flex DPS had worse weeks this week. So I don't know if Crimson Ghost is like consistently a top 3 flex DPS, but this week Crimson Ghost is a top 3 flex DPS. At least now. We do still have 2 more matches, so that could change. But like that means the worst we're getting is 5th, which is like that's pretty solid. So overall, Crimson Ghost did solid. Good week on Echo. Take a look and rate our other teams here now. I'm just gonna move these 3 down. I'm a little shaky, or one more. I'm a little shaky on Wild Beavers being below Tiger Watch, but I'm going to keep it this way for now. I think Badger's really strong, and I think Dino Dan can do a lot against some weaker teams. So overall, I think Tiger Watch is better than Wild Beavers. There you go. Athena is definitely above. Athena is good. Athena's good and is not this low. Athena is not this low. Athena should not be this low at all. I blame my co-hosts. Athena should be higher. And also, McPengu Cowboy should not be this high. I blame my co-hosts. That being said, we can drop them both 1 for now. And I think that's where Crimson Marines slot in right now. Pretty sure Crimson Marines lost to AC Ruse. I might be wrong, and I apologize if I have the wrong team. But pretty sure they lost to AC Ruse in Game 5. And so us being lined up like this makes a lot of sense. I think Crimson Marines are like a playoff contention team. Right now, they're towards the bottom of making playoffs, but we're making playoffs right now. And that's a good start. And we still have like another month of regular season. So a lot of time to improve, a lot of time to climb past some of these other teams. It's not like these teams are untouchable for Crimson Marines, right? Totally winnable games. So excited to see the future of Crimson Marines. I'm going to talk about just match preds for next week. It looks like we're going to see Crimson Marines place the Prune Juice Predators. So this is a tough one. We do have Prune Juice Predators power rank number 1 right now. I think that's a tough one. A tough one for Crimson Marines. So a big, like this is not, don't go into this match like super trying to expect Crimson Marines to win. I just want to it's a test match. It's a test match. Can we make this close? Can we take a map? These are the things we're asking. If Crimson Marine ended up getting steamrolled, that looks really good for Athena. Athena brought it to Prune Juice Predators. It's exciting. That's a lot of the reasons why I think Athena should be higher. Probably around Crimson Marine's level, to be honest. I think Prune Juice Predators should have still performed better. Maybe Prune Juice Predators should be a little further down. I'm a little lost on where the top teams are right now. We've had some interesting results up there, so I'm trying to figure it all out. But I'm pretty confident around this area. AC Rouge, Crimson Marines. I think Athena matches in there. Um, so yeah, it's kind of a good match. A big test for our Crimson Marines. For Tiger Watch, we're up against Tiger Watch is up against AC Rouge. So like I said, I have AC Rouge and Crimson Marines at a very similar level. So it's going to be another tough week for Tiger Watch as well. We're fighting an opponent that's almost equally as strong as a team that we just struggled a lot against. So that is a little unlucky. A little unlucky. Who Tiger Watch beat in week 1? Oh, they beat Athena by forfeit, I think. I see. I see. Okay. Well, yep. All right. So yeah, tough matches for both our teams, but I'd like to see them do well. Just because I'm not predicting them doesn't mean they can't win. And we'll see how it is. But that's all I have for this episode. I enjoy everyone who I'm thankful for everyone who came and watched. And I hope to see you guys next week. Bring some good games. I'll throw you guys on stream and have a good night. Bye.